Okay. Device, the Yeti. Okay. There we go. See? There was no sound coming before.
Odd.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now? Can I do my intro?
There. Now do the intro.
Okay, guys, welcome for some more at Layton's Mystery Journey. And last time we solved the mystery on the Titanic. Surprisingly, nobody died. You would think that on the ship called the Titanic, it would be a murder mystery, but no.
I mean, references a murder mystery.
What? What?
I said a reference is a murder mystery.
How so?
I'm not going to tell you until we watch the movie of it.
Okay. It's freaking me out, Joe, but okay.
Alright, now.
What? What's happening now?
It's one moment pleasing. Alright. Well, not that one. Don't want to turn off that one. That's your webcam. Turn off that one. And then video capture device. Okay. Not that. I don't want to see myself. No. Gross.
One second, guys.
Yep, okay. You're insanely quiet or the game is mega loud. Yeah, I had to add a new video input. And every time I do that, it's automatically, hey, you want a max volume, right? No. What was that? I couldn't hear you. You want a max volume, right? No. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I'll put it at max volume for you. You're welcome. No. Okay. Sora says, what on earth is that? What is that thumbnail? My ears will blast off my head. But
Sorry,
thumbnail,
Sora.
what on earth?
Sheldon's idea, not mine.
Hey, you approved.
It was just when did I approve?
Anyway, you can finish your intro.
Alright. So yeah, it wasn't a murder, it was a theft. We solved it. Go check it out in case you missed it. But yeah, now we are going to solve a new case. But also, Sheldon, there is something I want to look into.
What's that?
How do we get back to the main story?
By continuing to do the cases.
Because these are all side cases.
All the ones we were doing were side cases. Remember how, like, 6 of them opened up all at once. Those were Cyclops. Now we're on to the actual story again.
I don't know. But I guess there's one way to find out, so. Take it away, Sean.
Sora says, I have no right ear left, but at least I'm wide awake again. I'm so hungry. I should have been asleep 3 hours ago. 6 fashion farthings. I have a meeting in the morning. Despite the Godwin's Day bank holiday, Inspector Hastings is in a flap. It's his wife's birthday. Two puzzles, 4 coins. But I'm addicted to Pioneers of Olive Town.
Well, now I finished my book. I think it's time for a nice cup of tea. Oh, but I just had some tea not long ago, didn't I? In any case, perhaps a siesta.
Is her volume okay there, Sora?
Just a little idea. Instead of being bone idle, how about sorting out that dog's breakfast of a desk?
Oh no, Sarah. I'm afraid I couldn't possibly. Not today. I didn't change. I forgot.
You couldn't possibly, because you couldn't possibly be bothered, you mean?
You could be a little louder. There. Let's try that. No, Cheryl, that's not it. Miss Layton has a very good reason for not tidying up.
Really? Come on then, Pinstripes. Lay it on me.
Because it's Godwin's Day.
Godwin's Day?
Yes, it's one of the annual bank holidays we enjoy in London.
Oh yes, that is a very good reason. Of course.
Godwin's Day has a very ancient story behind it, you know. Many, many years ago, right here in the capital, St. Godwin appeared to the king of the land. Be a little louder because the game is louder than you guys. Game volume down, our volume up.
Sean, I have an age.
Where?
Close my eye again. Ow.
Ow. The scratch too hard?
The pressure was too hard.
Sorry. Your Majesty, your subjects are exhausted because they are working too hard. Do you not see them suffering? The king looked around the land and saw that the saint was right. Feeling ashamed that he'd failed to notice his subjects' suffering, the king made the day a holiday from that year forward, and he named it for the saint. And the overall gain up, so you don't have to max volume to be audible. There. Obviously, nobody knows if that's really what happened. But anyway, today is a bank holiday, and no one is allowed to work. Yeah, I'm careful with the gain, because when I turn the gain up, it can pick up the game.
That's right. As a Londoner,
Londoner.
I would be a terrible faux pas. Faux pas
Faux pas.
to do any work at all today. These traditions are very important. You know?
So you can pronounce faux pas, but you can't pronounce Londoner? How do you know what a faux pas is?
I don't.
Oh. You're such a modern, forward-thinking woman, yet you still hold the old customs dear. You're an inspiration, miss.
You mean she's a procrastinator? And anyway, Pinstripes, this is a holiday. What are you doing in the office?
I mean, overall volume of both, because if I'm not in the res with volume, I can literally not hear you. Okay? Volume up a bit on the game. Volume up a bit on the microphone. And the gain is already up.
Can you fix my hearing aid?
Oh, I just came to see Miss Layton. I'm not working, don't worry. Now then, miss, would you like another cup of tea?
Yeah, not working at all.
This isn't work, show. Looking after Miss Layton isn't a chore. It's my raison d'etre. D'etre, sorry. Raison d'etre. Yes, better. Cool.
So seeing as if I don't pay you a salary, so being here isn't work for you.
You don't pay him?
Well, he said he didn't mind. He said he'd be my assistant anyway.
Absolutely. I don't mind at all. This is a simply spiffing job.
Did you just lie down on the road and let her drive over you? Is that where the pinstripes come from?
Oh, we have a visitor. I wonder who it could be on Godwin's Day.
Ah, you're here, Cat. Thank goodness I found you. I was ready to throw in the towel if your office was shut as well.
Oh dear, Inspector, you seem very flustered. Is it a case? Something grisly, perhaps?
Grizzly doesn't come close.
Okay, yes, you're right now. I can hear the TV. You're okay. Yes, you're right. Now I can hear the TV. Yeah, see, that's the problem. There's no good balance.
In all my years of being a detective, I've never come across a situation that's stickier than this one.
Golly, whatever's happened, Inspector?
Sounds like we need a brace officer. Alright, Inspector, fill us in.
Yes, well, it's delicate, you see. I don't like to think about it, to be honest. The thing is, it's the better off's birthday today.
Sorry?
Yes, what does that have to do with the case, Inspector?
So, it only happens once a year, see? And, well, to put it bluntly, I forgot. I haven't gotten her a present or a cake or anything. I wouldn't be surprised if she gave me the Evo unless I could do something to fix this. So I need you, Cat. I need those little grey cells of yours to get me out of this mess.
Inspector? The Battle of Hastings. I was anticipating a case of the likes of which I have never seen before. Can you give me a marriage rescue operation?
I do need sleep now, though, or I won't even be able to ride my bike to the meeting. What's the meeting for?
Here.
Not your cup of tea.
Bless you?
No.
I didn't hear what you said.
And I immediately forgot.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention to what I said.
Okay.
Look at your show. Talk about being used as a dog. Yeah.
Dog's body. Have a good stream. I'm finding a new coach. Oh.
Okay then, bye.
Slurp well. Hold on.
Slurp off.
Okay, there we go. You get the wave.
Yeah, it's a dog fight.
Yep. Quite right, miss. Nobody likes to be used as a dog's body, do they? How did this happen, Inspector? How did you manage to forget such an important day? Especially when it comes on the same day as the holiday every year.
I got no one to blame but myself. I've just been so busy this past month, it totally slipped my mind. I marked it on the calendar and everything, precisely so I wouldn't end up in this situation.
And where is your calendar?
In my study at home, and I got one in the office at the yard too, as well.
Ah, I see. Oh, no wonder you didn't understand.
Oh? Why do you think that, miss?
Elementary, my dear Ernest. The inspector just told us he's been extremely busy. Which means he would have had no time for sitting in his study at home, and probably precious little time in his office as well. He's been out and about.
Ah, of course. He hasn't even had time to look at his calendar to notice the reminder.
Exactly. I haven't been getting back home until the small hours recently. Which is another reason I was thinking I'd better make an effort this year for her birthday.
Well, it's not too late, is it? The day isn't over yet. Were you about to say my line, miss?
No.
That's what I thought, Sunshine. So I've been all over the city looking for something for her. But it's Godwin's Day, isn't it? Every shop I look at is closed. Can't buy her a present, and I can't even get her a cake. Even the bakers in the like are shut today. Can't get a table at any restaurant either. In fact, this place is about the only establishment I've come across that's open.
Well, we're not technically open today, actually.
I've got until this evening to come up with something. I'm telling you, I've never seen my little Layton so livid.
Gosh, that doesn't leave much time, does it?
No, it doesn't. I've been out all day looking for a present, you see, and now here I am, no better off. You've got to help me out, Cat. Help me find a present for her, please.
Yes, I see your predicament, but it's a bank holiday, you see. You know, Inspector.
Please, Cat.
Walking on Godwin's Day. No, which gentleman does.
I think we should try to help, miss. After all, there's nothing sadder than a birthday forgotten by someone you love. I would know. Mine was yesterday, Miss Layton.
Really? What do you think, Sheriff?
Leave me out of this.
But I suppose being as it's you, Inspector, I can make a special exception.
Thank you. You're a lifesaver, Cat. It's not exactly detective work, is it?
If it was, if I wanted to be. Any mystery solved is my mother. As you know.
The only mystery is how we got you to agree to help.
Inspector Hastings, here you are.
What is it, Constable?
Let me see. Oh, yes. It says here that there's been a break-in at the city center. Perpetrators are on the run, apparently.
Really?
Yes, and he left a note. Where is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Catch me if you can, you stupid pigs.
That's a challenge, is it? Right, Booker. I'm on my way. You go on ahead to the scene.
Yes, sir. A break-in? Oh, dear.
What's wrong with Jay? What was he thinking? Pretty smart if you ask me.
Not what you're thinking, that's for sure. Sorry, Kat. I'll have to go down there.
Of course, Inspector. You can't ignore blatant goading.
Mm-hmm.
Like that? What's goading?
Like, teasing, like, come on, you can do it. Come on, come on.
Too right.
Taunting.
Pretty much, yes.
Well, we haven't worked out anything for the missus yet, have we?
Leave that little problem with us. And you go and catch that thief. You can't leave the people of London in the ledge. That's just not you, is it, Inspector?
No, it isn't. Thanks, Kat. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Right then, the prison's in your capable hands.
Inspector, the door's the other way. Okay. He left in rather a hurry, didn't he? Was that?
A little help here.
Yep.
I was gonna say in Katrielle's voice, we also don't even know what she likes.
Right. Couldn't you give us something to work off of?
That would have been helpful.
Nice shoulder, Cat.
Let's ignore that.
There we go.
It's you.
Yeah, there.
Still adjusting my face cam.
Yeah. He left in rather a hurry, didn't he?
Yes, and we have to hurry now too. We must come up with something for Inspector Hastings' wife before the end of the day.
Not sure what we can do to avert disaster there, miss. Are you?
We just have to think of a present. So wonderful, it makes us forget all about it. The fact that he's gonna slip his mind. If we can do that, I'm sure he'll be able to smooth things out and smooth things over. Problem is how to find enough presents on a bank holiday.
Quite. How do we do that? The inspector said he's been trawling the streets since this morning.
Well, in action.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly won't help us find the answer. Let's go out along Chancellor Lane and see what we can find.
Which one?
I don't know if I can do her voice for her.
Ah, you must be the detective, I presume. No, that's Emiliana's voice. Ah, you must be the no. Ah, you must be the detective, I presume.
Oh, yes, that's right. Can I help you?
We have spoken before, I think. It's Katrielle, isn't it? And this must be Ernest with you and Shirley or something, isn't it? Who are you? Oh, sorry, I'm Felicity. Felicity Hastings. Felicity Hastings?
You mean you're Inspector Hastings' wife?
Yes, that's right. He's always telling me how much you've been helping him. Oh, well, yes, we've worked on a number of cases for him now.
We're working on one right now, aren't we?
Well, sorry. I mean, my husband has nothing but good things to say about you, I assure you. He thinks you're a very talented detective, you know.
Well, I don't know if I say London's best, but
I don't know if anyone would. She certainly didn't.
Apparently you have a unique personality and a knack for solving difficult cases.
a unique personality.
That means you're barking.
Oh yes, and I hear you're a genius when it comes to puzzles. This is a good one that I know. Why don't you give it a try? Hi, welcome outside. Here, have a puzzle. Take the puzzle.
Birthday brain teaser. 30 pick rats. Today is this preschooler's birthday. There were some number-shaped candles for the cake to show her age, but they've been dropped on the floor and now they're in pieces. If you arrange 3 of them together, they should make the right number.
3 of them together.
Yep.
Are we going from the bottom down?
We can go from the bottom down. Sure.
No, I mean, like, is that how it's gonna put them in order? If you click on them. Oh, ah. Top middle. Second row. Top left. Top row. Top right.
Do as I should do it, I think.
I'm sorry?
That's not like me.
What? Look at the shapes of the different pieces and try to work out which ones might fit together. I'm sorry? What?
Here?
What?
Those fit perfectly. I'm very confused.
I am too. Oh, Cat.
Yeah.
Today is this preschooler's birthday.
Uh, it has to be a smaller number.
Yes. Has to be the number of a preschooler. I'm like suddenly going, yeah, it's 8.
Nothing.
Well, think about it. If they're a preschooler, how old can they be?
Like 3 through 5?
Okay.
Yeah, nothing.
Well, if they can be 3 through 5, what numbers does that include? And which of those do we have pieces for a candle for?
3, 4, and 5.
Okay. Do you have the pieces for 3?
One that I see, yes.
Do you have pieces for 4?
One that I see, yes.
Do you have pieces for a 5?
Not that I can see, no.
So it's got to be either 3 or 4. So pick one. And we'll just put them in and see if we get them that fit.
4.
Do we have the second piece of a 4?
Not that I can see.
Okay. So then, where's the 3?
Right there.
What do we need on top of the 3?
Like a mid-curve. I think I see the bottom one though.
Yeah, where?
Bottom right. Nope. Try the one above that. Nope, that's definitely not it. I don't know.
Let's see.
Wait, hang on.
We had 8 before. Now we gotta get 3.
Why can't I just cut it in half? Does that work? Oh, okay.
This is an interesting one. And that's how it's done.
You did it. The pieces of candle have been put back together to make the number 3. Now it'll be a happy birthday after all. "88 puzzles to core docket." Well, I can see why my husband calls on your services so frequently. If only all problems were so easily solved. Oh dear, do you have something on your mind, Miss Hastings? As a matter of fact, I do. I'm rather down in the dumps today. London can be a very gloomy place when you're not feeling your best.
I'm sorry to hear that. You're not happy. What?
Felicity.
Felicity? I hope I change it for you soon.
I get it. Because Felicity means happiness. And she's sad.
Does it mean happiness?
Yes. Aren't you sweet, Katrielle? I don't suppose I could bend your ear, could I?
Of course you could. I'll be glad to hear your troubles.
As long as you don't turn mine inside out.
It's just that my husband's job is so demanding, you see. I know it's a wonderful thing that he does, and I do support him. But just once in a while, it would be nice if he thought about me a little. You know, it's my birthday today. And because it's a bank holiday, I'd hoped we'd be able to spend some time together and celebrate for once. Yes, of course, birthdays are very important, I think. Of course, I was fuming when I found out he'd forgotten. Then he got all dramatic and said, "I'll get you a present if it's the last thing I do," and ran off. Well, a present would be nice, but the truth is...
I keep forgetting.
Hmm?
I keep forgetting.
Felicity.
Felicity?
Sorry, listen to me. I've done nothing but grumble and grouse. I thought I could pop over to the hairdresser, maybe get an ice cream on the way home to cheer myself up. But everywhere's shut, of course. I suppose I'll just have to try and forget all about it, and go home with my tail between my legs. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time. Thanks for listening. The poor woman is very upset, isn't she? Yes, Inspector Hastings said she was angry, but she didn't seem angry to me.
Not so much a bloodhound as a melancholy.
I don't get it.
You know what a collie is? Melancholy is when you're...
I see.
So she's not out for blood, so she's not a bloodhound. She's a melancholy.
We must find a good pet. Not for Inspector Hastings, but for... I keep wanting to say facility.
Felicity.
Felicity. To self.
Here, here. I wonder what would be good. Didn't she just flat out say, sure, a present would be nice, but what I really want is... And she said she wanted to celebrate with her husband.
Can I have a drink?
I think she just wants to spend some time with him. Mystery solved.
We need to remember to stop using those straws.
Why?
Because they're not bendy straws. Yes, we didn't ask what sort of things she likes, did we? I suppose an outfit of some kind or some jewelry would be the obvious choice.
Just the sort of thing we might find at the boutique down the road. Why don't we have a look?
It's closed.
Okay. They put it right on the spot. So Katrielle's kind of dumb here, huh?
Dead or deaf?
It's Godwin's Day in London, and also the birthday of Hastings' wife, Felicity. The inspector is busy as always, but his wife wants to enjoy the day together.
Wait, before we go anywhere.
Yes?
I keep forgetting to change.
This is the outfits we've got.
How about us without the jacket?
That looks great, I think.
Since it's a bank holiday.
True.
We only wear that when we're working.
Ink coin.
I wish there was a way we could, like, flex all these ink coins on other people.
Right? Just like, be like, oh, look at all these ink coins I found.
Do what people do on, like, online Pokemon battles for their full team of shinies.
Yeah, exactly. No holiday for Big Ben, is there? The grand old clocks keep ticking away, day in, day out. Ink coin.
This is a hairdresser, isn't it? Do you think they'd give me shampoo?
Half the time I pay them a visit. My hair's getting awfully flat just underneath my hat. You are not wearing a hat. You're not wearing a hat, Katrielle.
Quiet today, isn't it? Close your eyes and gnomes hear the eternal truths of the world unfolding before you.
Really? Ooh, let me try that. No, I'm not seeing anything. Just a sort of blackness, really.
Yeah, eyelids look like that. To be occupied is a blessing, but we all need quiet times to reflect.
No, give us our puzzle, Mr. Stash and Scarf. The hinges squeak just a little when you open the agency door. I must attend to that. How is there not a puzzle here? Okay. To Lucky Clover, a clothing boutique on Chancellor Lane popular with women. Apparently they're open. What a stroke of luck, this little shop being open on Godwin's Day.
That must be why it's called the Lucky Clover. That old lady we often bump into said it had unusual opening times. Didn't she?
Are you sure it's really open? The woman who runs it might just be stock taking or something.
But it's certainly not bustling with customers, it's true. Ah, look, there's Miss Price, the owner, over there. Let's go and ask her. The fancy fan.
We can give that to her and call it a day.
Right? Yeah, good idea. Oh. Pink coin. Oh.
Oh, look at this jacket.
Don't pretend you're thinking of that, Felicity. I know it's for you. Those underhound tactics won't work on me.
I don't think that's what Miss Layton meant, Cheryl. There's a puzzle attached to it, you see? Is there someone just like going around stuffing puzzles in random places? Let me just staple a puzzle to this jacket. Let me just climb up this signpost, this lamppost, and put one up at the top. Let me stuff one under this bush. Top jockeys, 50 picker hats. 4 jockeys are talking about the patterns they have on their tops. Can you work out which pattern they each have? There are 3 possible options: star, triangle, and diamond. Select the jockey's face to see what they have to say, and select their tops to cycle through the different shapes. Okay. So, it's either a star, a triangle, or diamond. He says, B has a different pattern to me, and it's not a diamond. C has a different pattern to me. D has a different pattern to me, and it's not a diamond. A has the same pattern as me, and it's not a triangle. Okay. So these two have 2 different patterns, and these two have 2 different patterns. And these two have different patterns, and this is not a diamond. And so if this isn't a diamond,
And it's the same as A,
and it's not a triangle,
then it has to be a star.
which means that he has,
A star.
okay, and he said he's got a different pattern and it's not a diamond.
Then it must be a triangle.
And he said C has a different pattern to me. Remember, C said
Probably
that...
a diamond.
What?
Sorry, you were saying?
No, what were you saying?
I said probably a diamond.
I eat pugs like this for breakfast. I ain't nothing but a hound's dog.
You did it. A and D both have stars, B has a triangle, and C has a diamond. Now to decide on a color scheme. Top jockeys.
I enjoyed that almost as much as I enjoyed shopping.
But not nearly as much as you enjoy eating, right? We don't have to pay money for the puzzle, do we? I mean, there's no price tag on it.
Now there's a good thing to buy. And it's real me. Too. I feel a purchase coming on.
Those are rather fine, aren't they? In the shape of flowers like this. Pink coin.
What an elegant hat. I love it.
Fashion farthings.
I thought those were ink coins. I thought that was a little stash of ink coins. Hello, Miss Price.
Ah, welcome. Feel free to... No, what am I thinking? What do you want?
It's unusual to find a shop open on Godwin's Day. It's actually very...
It's exactly how it's spelled.
Fortuitous?
Fortuitous.
Fortuitous?
Fortunate.
Fortuitous because...
I'm not open. Oh, but we saw that the door was ajar, so we thought... I just came to pick up some things, that's all. I won't be here for long. The shop is closing today.
So you won't sell us anything, you mean?
I'm sorry, no. I'm on my way somewhere, actually. It is a bank holiday, after all. No one works on Godwin's Day, do they? I'll have to ask you to come back at another time.
Oh, I see. What a pity. We come away empty-handed. I really thought that we'd struck gold when we found the lucky Clovo.
Does that mean clothes and accessories are off the list of possibilities, then? Gosh, what a pickle. Maybe she'd like a pickle.
We've embarked on a real hopeless mission here, haven't we? What's our next move?
We just had to see if we can find another shop that is open.
Like where?
Well, there are a few other shops around Chancery Corner. We could try it, aren't there?
Yes, it's worth a shot. Let's go and see what's what.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I meant it.
As long as you meant it. Have conviction.
What does conviction mean?
Conviction means you believe in what you're saying and what you're doing.
So let's see. Are any of these shops open?
The restaurant seems to be shut, miss.
Yes, everyone wants to take a holiday when they can, I suppose.
Isn't that the Lipsky brothers over there?
Oh yes, perfect. Alex could sell us a birthday cake for Mrs. Hastings. Do you think the patisserie is open?
Let's go and ask. What a shame, I missed this. The delicious smells come walking out. And that was very French.
Italian.
Italian.
French would be restaurant. Ristorante.
Ristorante. When it's open.
You're letting me move it, and there's nothing in there?
Try the other bush.
Good God, I'm flying. Hmm? Oh, look, there's a beehive in here.
I'm impressed with your powers of observation, sir. I'll make the detective dog of you yet.
I don't want to be a detective dog. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to be a dog. Ah, there's a puzzle in with the bees as well.
Please the bees. 40 pig rats. Help the bees by fixing their nest, which broke when it fell to the ground. The nest contains 3 types of cells: empty, honey, and children's. The cells are not allowed to be adjacent to another room of the same type. So, like, if we have that, we can't have the babies be next to each other like that. See, that won't work because the babies are next to each other.
Baby bees.
Baby bees.
bees.
Babies.
Babies. Baby bees.
Babies.
That's hard to say.
Yes, it is.
Okay. I honestly do not know.
Well, based on the shape of it, either that has to go there, or that has to go there. And that has to go there, or that has to go there. Or actually, no, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
That makes things a lot easier.
does it?
Yeah, you can rotate them.
Yeah.
Why didn't anybody tell me that? The honey is next to each other.
Yeah, I know.
You're experimenting, I know.
Mm-hmm.
You're also brute forcing.
Perhaps. No. Yeah. Yeah.
A good puzzle is something you have to chew over. That was too easy.
You did it. The bee's next. You did it. The bee's nest is fixed, and they're all buzzing with happiness. Are you sure that's happiness? There's more than one solution, so why don't you see if you can figure out another way?
No, never.
Haha, I'm buzzing after solving that one.
You see? A great detective dog.
A great detective.
Dog.
Did you put a comma after detective there?
Pink coin.
Hans has obviously been doing a good job. It seems the clock is perfect time.
Must say, I'd never really noticed the logo on the patisserie before. How interesting. Oh, so they're Bavarian. Pink coin. Bless you.
Thank you. I don't know if you guys saw that, but I jerked my head. They usually indicate the sneeze.
Oh
Sometimes
yeah, it's terrific that we don't have to go to school in that. But I wish some shops were open. I was really looking forward to going out and buying some new things.
Oh dear, I hope it isn't spoiling your day.
I'm just a bit bored, that's all. So what are you up to? Do you want to do something together?
I'm sorry, but we're right in the middle of an important errand, actually.
Oh, so you haven't gotten the day off then? What a pity.
No, we have. We're just helping out a friend. That's all. That's never really a job now, is it?
Depends on the friend. I mean, remember who the friend is that we're helping out. Let's see. That way will not work. But your way is stupid way. Gosh, we seem to have caught them in the middle of an argument.
Alex, what are you calling?
Oh my god, I got it.
What?
Their last names. And what Alex's pun is.
What are their last names again?
Lipsky.
Lipsky?
Mm-hmm.
Alex Lipsky. Hans Lipsky. It is spelled backwards or something.
Hmm?
It is spelled backwards or something.
Nope. Just say their whole names out loud a couple times.
Both of them?
Both of them have a pun. That both use the last name, so.
Alex Lipsky, Hans Lipsky, Alex Lipsky, Hans Lipsky. Alex Lipsky, Hans Lipsky.
So, Hans, like the hand, so Hans Lipsky. Hans Slipsky. Hand Slipsky. And what did he do?
Okay, continue.
He dropped the hand off of Big Ben. The hand slipped. And Alex Slipsky. Alex Slipsky. Alex Lipsky. And what does he do? He's a baker. Alex Lipsky. I just got the pun. Oh, it's you. Good, you come at the right time. We are trying to solve a difficult puzzle. Maybe you help us, Katrielle?
Why are they Italian all of a sudden?
I don't know. 111. Piece of cake. 35 pig rats. It will not be a piece of cake. We'll be bad at this one. In the picture, you can see a cake in the shape of the number 6. You need to cut the cake in a straight line to make 2 numbers. How could you cut the cake to make the largest possible total if you were to add the 2 numbers together? What would the total be? What?
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You see how the 6 looks in the picture up top?
Yes.
What does it look like to you?
A B.
Separate.
A 1 and a 0.
And that would be
1.
That would be a 10.
That would be a 1.
That would be a 10.
How could you cut the cut to make the largest possible total if you were to add the two numbers together? 1 plus 0 is 1. That's the trick. They try and trick you into doing that and being like, oh, it's 10. Nope. You cut the cake in a straight line to make two numbers.
I don't know.
Oh,
But
I think I know the answer.
what?
Do you want me to tell you what the answer is or type it in and see?
Type it in and see?
I mean, actually, technically, it could be 18.
Oh, I get it.
You do?
In half.
Uh-huh.
I eat pugs like this for breakfast.
18.
I ain't nothing but a hound.
18.
Yes. Because you cut the cake in half this way. And just take the top half off. And there you go.
That's 6 plus 6. Unless you were to flip one of them upside down.
1?
Then it's a 9.
Why would you flip just one of them upside down? Flip them both upside down. Make 2 9s. You did it. Slicing the cake in half horizontally makes 2 copies of the same number. Then turning 6 around gives you 9. I almost fell for the trap, too. I'm like, oh, it's 12. You cut it in half, and then I went, hold on a second, turn the 6 upside down. Hey, we got the recipe for best beef spring rolls. Ah, now I am seeing the answer. No, yes, very tricksy. As patisserie, as patissier, this way of cutting cakes is not good. It makes me uncomfortable.
So, what are you both doing here today?
No, Bratsky and me, we are going out. Oh, so the patisserie isn't open today then? Miss Layton, really, you need to stop trying to take my lines.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to read the little name at the top of the dialogue box.
Try saying a bit louder, Pinstripes. Maybe they didn't hear.
And what about the Elizabeth Tower? Is there never any maintenance work to carry out on the clocks of Big Ben on Good Day?
No, yes, sometimes, but I adjust our clocks carefully yesterday. Today is no work day. Bratzy and me never held it with you how Bratzy and me never have holiday at the same time, so we arranged from long time ago to do something together.
Toothbrusky.
Hmm?
Toothbrusky.
That's what they call each other, their brother.
Oh. But that sounds lovely.
No, yes, I'm not sure. I'm thinking about staying at home for relaxing instead. But Bratzy wants to go out, so Bratzy must go out.
Sometimes it is nice to just to stay in.
What are you doing today, detective? You want to see us for something?
No, yes, we're doing a favor for Inspector Hastings. He's in a bit of a tough spot.
No, yes. Careful, Cat is catching.
It's his wife's birthday today, you see. But he's been so busy solving crimes that he hasn't got her a present or a cake or anything.
No, yes, this man is too busy. Always running around like chicken without head. We are very grateful to Inspector. Maybe there is something we can do to help.
Oh no, we wouldn't want to inconvenience
Yeah, inconvenience.
you. You're just on your way out, aren't you? I'm sure we'll manage something. Don't worry.
Good luck. Please buy interesting and fun gift for Inspector's wife.
Thank you. We'll be right back. I hope the two of you have a fun evening together. So it looks like a cake isn't going to happen either. So we'll have to think of something else.
I wonder how the Inspector's getting along with the case he was called to, though. Even if we manage to find a present in time, it won't do if the Inspector himself isn't available.
No, that's true. Perhaps we should find him and let him know how we're getting on.
How will we find him, though? Do you know where he is?
Let's go to Scotland Yard, and if he's not there, we can ask where to find him.
Spending time together. Hans and Alex rarely have a day off at the same time, so Goblin's Day is a valuable opportunity to spend time together. The brothers have made plans. This is the easiest case we've had so far.
So what do you mean?
I solved it before we even got the first clue. She doesn't care about a present. She doesn't care about a cake. Just spend some time with your wife. That's all she wants. He's overthinking this. Scotland Yard. Gosh, you don't suppose the Scotland Yard is closed today as well, do you?
Of course not, Ernest. Criminals don't take the day off, so neither can the police.
No rest for the wicked.
I wonder if Inspector Hastings is here already.
I do hope he's managed to catch that burglar. We could ask that Bobby outside the building if he knows.
Get him a drink. Or we talk to Mr.
Who wants to buy a Paponio?
Watch, it's good when it's God Wednesday, so I'm not feeling my performance today.
Right? Gosh, it would be rather splendid to have a bus stop slap bang outside your office. What convenience.
There's so many different bus routes. Why do I have to walk everywhere? Oh, if only I was a greyhound.
Ha ha ha. I get it.
I don't.
There's a bus company called Greyhound.
Oh. I see.
Hey, Coin. I don't know how you saw that on Big Ben from all the way over there, but okay. The special snow globe.
Can we just give her one of our weird little trinkets that we found?
Apparently not. That'd be too easy.
I always think Scotland Yard is a very impressive frontage. It has a very impressive frontage, don't you? Perfect for the police headquarters.
Hey, Coin.
Perhaps I should rename the agency to the Layton Detective Yard. Would that sound better? No. That just sounds like copyright to me.
Right. Hello there. What are you doing outside Scotland Yard? I was trying to sell my poponios, but they said it's not allowed because it's a bank holiday. Oh dear, poor you. And today I was actually going to buy one. You know, I had a letter from my family in San Grillo, and they sent me a new puzzle. Would you like to solve it? I'll give you a free poponio. Please take a poponio. A long conversation, 50 pick rats. A man and his partner are having a strange conversation. The man says to his partner, it was our 7th anniversary on June 30th last year, and it'll be our 10th anniversary next year. What was the date they broached this topic? Select the boxes to input the month and day. The anniversary in question happens once per year, every year. No more and no less. It was our 7th anniversary on June 30th last year. And it'll be our 10th anniversary next year. Our 7th anniversary on 30th June last year.
That man has a weird mouth.
Brr, 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 brr. She's just staring at his mouth like, what is wrong with his mouth? Man says to his partner, it was our 7th anniversary on 30th June last year, and then it'll be our 10th anniversary next year. What was the date they broached this topic?
I don't know, I'm terrible with dates.
Well, see, it's also, they say it's a strange conversation because if it was their 7th anniversary last year, then this year it's what anniversary?
8.
And next year should be
9.
So why would he say it's our 10th anniversary next year?
I don't know.
I don't... something's tricky about the anniversary. Unless... There's only one thing I can think of, but it doesn't quite make sense.
You messed up my face cam.
We just see from here up. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah. It was our 7th anniversary on 30th of June last year, and it'll be our 10th anniversary next year. Yeah, the only thing I can think of is that their anniversary is actually on the 1st of July. But then that doesn't make sense because why would they say that their 7th anniversary was on the 30th of June? But then if it was, like if he said, we've been married 7 years on the 30th of June last year, and they got married on July 1st, then the day after the 30th of June would have been 8 years. And then this year would be 9 years, and next year would be 10 years. But that doesn't make sense because then it's not their anniversary on the 30th of June. It was our 7th anniversary on 30th June last year, and it'll be our 10th anniversary next year. What was the date they broached this topic?
I have an itch. Top of my nose.
Do you have any ideas? Apart from moving your head constantly out of the face cam.
Sorry, it's just this itchy nose is bugging me.
Well, you could tell me that's still itchy. And I'll keep scratching it.
Bit higher, bit higher.
Oh.
Too rough.
Oh.
Just bottom of my nose.
Oh. Sorry. Sorry. I just saw your glasses were up and I'm like, oh, push them down. Do you have any ideas?
No, I told you I'm terrible with
I don't know if it has anything to do with dates, but I will guess my... It's the only thing I can think of.
This should
No.
do it, I think. Not good, Katrielle, not good.
Look again at what was said and try to get the details straight. Okay. Never mind the fact that I, repeated it several times. The man says to his partner, it was our 7th anniversary on 30th June last year. And it will be our 10th anniversary next year. Our 7th anniversary on the 30th last year. And it'll be our 10th anniversary next year. So that just doesn't even make sense. Last year. Because it asks, what was the date that they started this topic? So if at 11:59 and 58 seconds, he said, it was our 7th anniversary last year. It's midnight now. It'll be our 10th anniversary next year.
I've seen how to solve this.
Yes!
Puzzles are not
Okay.
solving.
You did it. The date changed in the middle of the conversation and continued into the new year. So they started their conversation on the 31st of December and the year of their 8th anniversary. So, where is it? Where did I put it? Okay. So, it was right here. right here on this arrow on the red spot. And he said, last year was our 7th anniversary. Because it was the 8th anniversary year. So he said last year was the 7th anniversary. And you know, honey, I mean, I'm not stalling for time or anything, but ding dong, it's now the next year. Next year will be the 10th anniversary. Because he kept talking so long that it went from their 8th year married to their 9th year before he finished talking.
Interesting.
Ugh. And that's why it's called a long conversation. Because he talked so long that it changed years. 92 puzzles to core docket.
Puzzles like that don't take long for me to work out.
Wow, you're amazing. Maybe you're so happy you want to buy a Paponio?
Oh, I would, but didn't work. God Wednesday. Sorry. I see you don't have the day off again. With the bank. It's holiday, PC Beat.
Hello, hello. Quite right, miss. Godwin's Day means nothing to us coppers. Haha. But we all knew what we was getting into in this game, so no complaints. Keeping the public safe is our #1 priority, as you know. Gosh, what a noble attitude and a horrible accent. Not that I'd say no to a lion if the opportunity presented itself, of course. I am only human. But the good people of London come first. We must have our priorities straight. Well, I think you're doing a wonderful job, officer. Not so well with your accent, of course. On behalf of all Londoners, I thank you. You're too kind, lad, too kind. It's words like those that help me beat the alarm clock in the morning.
I don't suppose you know if Inspector Hastings has come back to the yard, do you?
I do apologise, ma'am, but I've only just arrived my post, and I've yet to see the inspector today. Oh, well, perhaps there might be somebody inside who knows.
Yes, let's go in and have a look.
Oh, it's all one big town. Look, there's the news tower. Newspaper.
Oh, it seems busy in here than ever.
No sign of Inspector Hastings down here, though. Perhaps he's still out chasing that thief.
As the detective who came to find old Super Snitch before, look.
Yes, you're right, Shale. Well, if he's here, perhaps the inspector is back after all.
Let's go and ask him, shall we?
Pink coins. There's the same Scotland Yard crest on display here as on the outside of the building. Look. Pink coin.
Can't hear anything that's going on behind that door. I put my ear right up to it, but nothing. Not a sausage.
Sausage.
Yeah, I'm hungry. You got some sausage?
A Roman relief.
What's a relief? Like a relief.
Well, that's a relief. Fancy fan. A fan with a feather adornments. Would the mayor do a dance with it? Special snow globe. A beautiful frozen scene from a certain town in the Arctic North. Roman relief. You have to put your hand in its mouth. Whew, it didn't get bitten off. Ah, okay. A relief is like a stone, like, carving that actually, like, sticks out. So instead of carving something into the stone, you carve away from the stone so that it looks like it's coming out.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Not the most comfortable bed in the world, but it'll do.
Sure, that's not a bed. Hey, Coin.
She's a dog. She's a dog.
Hello, hello, hello. Impeccable timing as always, Miss Layton.
Oh, did you need me for something comfortable?
Indeed I did, and I do. There's a chap in here not long ago, and he left this puzzle behind. But it's got me all tied up in knots. Can't make any sense of it whatsoever. A brother's homecoming, 35 pick rats. Two brothers left home for school at 9 o'clock in the morning. The older brother came home at 6 in the evening. When did the younger brother return? The younger brother came home later than the older brother. Select the correct answer. 7 hours after leaving the house, 5 p.m., or 10 minutes before his big brother.
It's not C. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Two brothers left home for school at 9 o'clock in the morning. The older brother came home at 6 in the evening. But when did the younger brother return? The younger brother came home later than the older brother. Select the correct answer. Work through each one.
I'm working through one right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Are there any that you can eliminate?
I can easily eliminate all of these.
Can you?
He arrived after his big brother comes.
Okay.
It's after his big brother comes home.
Okay.
His big brother arrives at 6.
Okay.
Not 5. Not 10 minutes before. And it's not A. Because I just did the math on that one.
Yeah. What time is that?
Before his brother got home.
Okay. Do you want to know my thought process?
I'm thinking it's a typo.
I'm thinking it's not a typo. It's a trick.
A purposeful typo?
No. That would just be unfair. Do you want to know my thought process?
Yes.
Okay. So, if the older brother came home at 6 in the evening, 7 hours after leaving the house would be... What time?
Four o'clock.
Okay. So, if he left the house and came back 7 hours later, and his brother came back 9 hours later, then there's no way he came back after his older brother, if that's the answer. Right? Okay. If he came back 10 minutes before his big brother, there's no way he came back after his big brother, yes?
I've seen how to solve this now. Any mystery or any puzzle solved.
You did it. The brothers came home on different days. The point of this puzzle was to realize that the younger brother could have come home the following day after a school camping trip or the like. Sneaky. So the brother came home at 6 p.m., but the younger brother stayed overnight at the school and came back at 5 p.m. the following night. Yeah. Like I said, it's a trick. They never said which day he came home at 5 p.m. Yeah. Understandable that the cop was, stumped by that one, though. Look at that. You certainly gave that little stinker short shrift, didn't you?
Well, Constable, puzzles are my specialty.
You can teach me a thing or two when it comes to puzzles, Miss Layton. A thing or two, or a thing or three, in fact. I can't talk.
Probably because your tongue was frozen, Constable. From eating that McFlurry.
It's completely thawed, Miss Layton.
Not much of a McFlurry then, is it?
You got that right.
Ah, hello there. Oh, yes, Miss Layton. Sorry for interrupting before.
Not at all. So, did you manage to catch the culprit in that break-in that was reported?
Well, according to my notes, yes, I was called away to another incident before it was resolved, so I can't tell you much, I'm afraid. Inspector Hastings is back, though, in his office, I believe. Does that mean he's already solved the case?
But let's go and find him and see how he is getting on.
Yeah? Pink coin.
I hadn't noticed it before, but there's a photograph of Inspector Hastings' wife here. Look.
Pink coin.
Gosh, the evening sun is shining straight in here. It's dazzling, isn't it?
evening sun.
Pink coin.
That doesn't even sound right.
What, evening sun?
Yeah, isn't evening supposed to be at, oh, I don't know, at night?
Right.
Look at that! I just wagged my tail against the chair, and a whole cloud of dust billowed up into the air.
That's not just dust, yeah. That's a puzzle in that too.
A puzzle in the dust. It was your tail that found it, Shell. So why don't you polish it off? Pizza preferences too. 40 pickrats. Piping hot pizza has just been delivered, so it's time to get on the plates pronto. It's been pre-sliced. You just have to make sure that all 3 children have precisely the same amount. But, there's always a but, each child has a particular ingredient that he or she doesn't like. So you can't get them slices with toppings they won't eat. So, he doesn't like eggs, she doesn't like tomatoes, and she doesn't like bacon.
Same as before.
Yep.
Who puts eggs or bacon on their pizza?
Bacon's a common ingredient.
Bacon I kind of understand, I can see that. But eggs?
It's probably
Egg?
onions and not eggs, but it looks like a hard-boiled egg to me.
Can we go with onions?
Sure,
Because that makes more sense.
sure.
Not only for the pizza, but for in general, because like, who doesn't like eggs?
Right?
Actually, no, that's kind of dumb. Like, I suppose if she's a vegan, that would make sense. Even I don't despise eggs. Like, even I don't hate eggs. Like, I've had scrambled eggs once. Like, they were kind of weird, but not the weirdest thing I've had.
Scrambled eggs?
Yeah, not the worst thing I've had. Kind of tasted like salty waffles.
Tastes like what?
Salty waffles, to me anyway.
Salty waffles. Interesting.
It was a while back. It was when we first got our very first batch of chickens. When they first started laying eggs.
Yeah, no, that won't work. There's not a good starting space like there was last time, because there's not a slice that has 2 ingredients on it, so we can just go, well, that one obviously goes to one of these.
Still, Sheldon, use your powers of process of elimination.
I can't. That's just it. So like this pizza slice can go either here or here. This pizza slice can go either here or here. So if we put it there, this pizza slice can either go here or here. So we'll put it here, try and make it even. This pizza slice can go here or here, so let's give it there. This pizza slice can go here. This pizza slice can go... Yeah, see? No. Here? No. Here. And then you get that. You get that. That's a pizza and a half. That's a pizza and a sixth. And that's a pizza and a third. That's pizza and a half, that's pizza and a half. So we can't have that. So put that there and that there.
Fractions.
What? Yeah, fractions. Okay, so that's a pizza and a third. That's a pizza and a half. And that's a pizza and 1/6. So if we do that, that's a pizza and a half. That's a pizza and a sixth. And that's a pizza and 2/3. Or 1/3. 2/6. Yeah. See, and then that's pizza and a half, not. Just one pizza. Let's try and do the math first. Each gets 4/3 of a pizza.
My brain's about to crash. I'm thinking I can do math.
Each gets 4/3 of a pizza. So a pizza and a third.
Okay.
So if we give you a pizza, that'd be pizza and a half. We don't want that. If we, that's pizza and a sixth. We can't have that. Pizza and a half. Pizza and a third. That's a pizza and a third. See? 1/2, 2 halves, 1/3. So then that's just one entire pizza. And that's a pizza and 2/3. But we can't have that.
If you need a brute force your way through, just do it.
What do you think I've been trying to do? Luxo says, good morning.
Good morning.
It's about 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah. Where does Luxo live?
Texas.
What time is it for them over there?
9.
PM?
Yes.
Then why did he say good morning?
I don't know. Did you like how Sonic X ended?
It's like, they wrapped it up well. I'm just disappointed that they didn't show us the locket. Luckily, Sheldon showed me it.
Yeah.
They never would have guessed that in a million years.
Right?
And I'm not going to say who it is out loud because most of you guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Sonic X, it's an anime. It's on Hulu. Check it out. Very good.
I work at night, so I'm just waking up, says Luxa.
Oh, night shift. So it's morning for him. Mentally, anyway.
Yes.
We're kind of brute forcing our way through a weird pizza fraction puzzle.
Well,
It's probably right there in front of our face and we can't even see it. That's how things seem to work. It's like, seriously.
A good puzzle is something you have to chew over. I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Oh boy, Dragon Ball Z is next.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably watch a couple episodes tonight after we finish streaming.
Yeah.
Eh? Okay. You did it. Can they really eat all this pizza?
Well, that's the puzzle taken care of. Time for a nap.
Dragon Ball Z might be Luxa's favorite anime.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Is it look so? And if not, please tell me what it is. Not likely, shall. We have things to do.
Ah, DC Booker was right. The inspector is back. Look.
Ah, Cat, hello. Have you been here long? I've only just got back myself.
No, we just arrived. Did you manage to catch your man?
Of course, with a little help from Joe Public, but we nicked him all right.
That's good news. What sort of help?
Well, he was a slippery critter, this one, and quick on his pins. He ran off into this park, you see. And because it's Godwin's Day, the place was packed. So I had an idea. I shouted out, "That fellow's a thief!" And with that, all the people in the park went after him. They soon had him surrounded. Then all I had to do was slap the cuffs on him.
Gosh, there really is help from the public, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd have lost him otherwise, I think. Anyway, more importantly, have you come up with a present for Miss Hastings yet?
Not yet, I'm afraid, Inspector. As you discovered yourself, everyone is closed today.
Before I log off, did you know that Dragon Ball Super causes an international incident between Mexico and Japan? I think I heard something about that, but I didn't hear the specifics. But Kat asked a question.
Dad, do you not hear me?
Oh, I had a nasty feeling that's what you'd say.
Don't be defeated. Inspector, it's not over yet. We still have time before nightfall.
Yeah, but there's no hope of getting a present, is there? Every flaming shop in the city is shut. It's too late to go traipsing further afield now. I would see what else I can do.
Too soon to give up. There may be other ways of obtaining a present that we haven't thought of yet.
What was the question? Sorry?
Is Dragon Ball your favorite anime? And if not, please tell me what it is. We'll keep thinking and keep thinking and looking for something that I don't know why.
Felicity!
Why am I having such hard time with this? That Felicity would work.
Well, thanks, Cat. Beats me why you're going to such a lot of trouble to help me, but I appreciate it.
Quite simple. I'm doing it because I want to.
Dragon Ball is my favorite, with Dragon Ball Z right behind it as my favorite. There you go.
Thank you. I'm curious.
Blimey, you sure you aren't too nice to be a detective, Cat?
When do we watch that movie that you mentioned, Luxo? Because I don't want her to be too confused. All the other movies I know are kind of non-canon, but that one might make it a little easier on her.
Dragon Ball movie?
Yes. There's like 20 Dragon Ball Z movies.
What?
Yeah.
Anyway, what have you got in mind? Where are you going to find a present, eh?
I can already tell you what the solution's gonna be. Katrielle, in her anime cutscene, is gonna go, "The best present to give her is your presents." Hopefully without her, taking her shoes off and jumping up on his desk, because that was weird.
Yes, I'm starting to think the answer doesn't tie in the shops. But I have an inkling that someone I know may be able to help.
The movie starts the Dragon Ball Z story, even though they kind of all forget Goku has a kid after the movie happens, right?
Oh, who's that then?
All in good time, Inspector. I need to head over to Guildhall for now.
Yeah, and then they don't even mention him again until, he becomes plot convenient.
Guildhall?
Yes, although I can't promise the person in question will be there, of course.
Alright, well, it's just on the road, so I'll come along with you.
Inspector Hastings managed to apprehend the criminal he was after, thanks to exceptional support from the public. Oh, look who it is.
Huh. London needs you. Guildhall or Curtain. Inquire within. They must be short of staff.
Luxo says, okay, I'm off. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Luxo. I'm waving. Bye. Bye-bye, Luxo.
Enjoy your 291 episodes of Dragon Ball Z.
Well, that was oddly specific.
The musical box of memories. Hint coin. Hint coin. Hint coin.
I'm surprised on one of those it wasn't like, hey, coin.
Right. Like the middle one.
Just think, this is where the old city's administration gets taken care of. The mind boggles.
Oh, Mr. Chance, what a pleasant surprise. Are you up for a stroll?
Ah, I'm glad I've bumped into you, Miss Layton. I brought some baby goods the other day, and there was a free puzzle with them. I know how much you enjoy this sort of thing. Here, it's all yours. Sandpit Dice Dilemma, 40 pig rats. Some children have been rolling dice around in a sandpit. Oh god, I already know what this is. Leaving patterns in the sand. Now the imprint from one side of a particular die has been obliterated. So whose die made the marks? There are 6 designs used on the sides of the dice, and each die has exactly one of each design. But each die is different. So they put the die down, and then they rolled it, and then they rolled it, and then they rolled it, then they rolled it, then they rolled it, then they rolled it.
Your point?
Which of those 4 dice did they use?
Show me the imprints. I'm confused. It's like all these marks are on the die.
Yes, but they didn't like.
Except for that smiley face. No, wait, that's the red circle. Never mind.
They didn't take the die and put it down, and then pick it up, turn it, and put it down, and pick it up and turn it and put it down. They put it down, rolled it, rolled it, rolled it, rolled it, rolled it, like that. So you have to figure out which one could have made those marks. So the first thing I did was I went, okay, it goes clover, smiley face. So here's the clover. If the clover rolled up, it would go to the heart. That's not a smiley face. This clover, if it rolled up, it would go to a sideways heart. That's not a smiley face. So these two are out. So then it's one of these two. There's the clover, but we can't see what's on the back of these dice. So we don't know if it's the smiley face or not. So we have to look at a different one. So this one, we've got the X, and when they roll it this way, it turns into the square. Here's the X here. If she rolled it this way, then the one on this side would be next, which is the square. But here's the square here. So it can't be this one. Meaning, which one is it?
C.
If Sora was here, this is like his favorite kind of puzzle.
How is it?
Yes. And I was wrong. It's C. Because we know it can't be, you know, the other two. Take each turn and die in turn and imagine rolling it over the sand. Just pick something for the sides you can't see and test whether it would work or not. Okay, so it's got to be C then. Because it can't be A or B. We've determined that cannot be.
So it has to be D.
So it has to be D.
This should do it, I think. That's how it's done.
You did it. The clover design was the key to this puzzle. If Sora was in the chat right now, he'd be going, "No! No! You did it wrong!" Aren't you lucky, my little munchkin? You got to see the detective solving that lovely puzzle, didn't you?
Your baby's so cute. I can see why you're so infatuated
Infatuated.
with him.
Obsessed. It would be impossible not to be, wouldn't it? I don't understand how they come out looking so adorable. Do you understand it, little cutesy wootsy? Do you? Do you? Do you?
I honestly don't think that voice suits him anymore.
Oh, hello. Hello, Miss Tate, I believe, isn't it? Are you working even on Goldwyn's Day? Oh, no, I don't think so. Oh, then why are you here? Well, you see, I'm just on my way home from visiting my grandma. Oh, that explains it. I thought it was rather queer to find you here. Are you all working, even though it's a bank holiday? I mean, well, sort of, yes. It's not exactly work as such, but I see. Well, I hope you managed to find some time to relax. You're as busy as the mayor.
Is Mayor Lorelai in town today? Is Mayor Lorelai in today?
Oh, let me see.
Yes. I think I saw her heading into a chamber, and I passed by here this morning. So she's probably in there working now, I should think. Maybe. Well, if you'll excuse me, I had to be going along now.
Of course. Thank you for your help. Pippa will be here. Even today, she's so devoted to her job. That woman.
So we're here to see the mayor, are we?
Yes, I feel sure she's going to have some great advice for us.
Interesting idea. All right then, let's see what she suggests.
Hello, Pippa. So she's not here.
Perhaps she's gone home already.
Got home. Plus, I was really hoping she'd be able to save the day.
I wonder where she might can go. I got it. I know where she'll be.
Really, miss? Where?
Just
Yeah.
just a stone throw from where we are now. It's one of the mayor's favorite places.
I can't think. Where do you mean?
The Thames.
The balcony
It's about whatever.
overlooking the Thames.
Don't you remember looking out over the city? It's nice with her before, on it.
Oh, of course, the balcony.
Exactly. Let's have a peek outside and see if everything's alright.
Yeah?
I'm feeling that if I sat down in one of these plush chairs, I drift off to sleep.
The evening light looks rather inviting, doesn't it? Ink coin. Oh. There's some sort of victory trophy here. Look. Do you suppose it belongs to the mayor?
It looks like a sports trophy, doesn't it?
Sports tournaments, festivals, it's all the same kind of thing.
Do I know an interesting puzzle about a sports tournament, actually?
This reminds me of a puzzle. Race to the finish. 60 picker outs.
Try not to mess up.
5 people are talking about a race they ran. They started off the race in A, B, C, D, E order. And then one person sped up and overtook 3 people, one after another. Then one of the other runners overtook 2 people. And after that, the order did not change. When they crossed the finish line, E was ahead of B and D was ahead of A. Alright, okay. I see it. Yep,
Did you figure it out?
yep.
Then type in the answer.
Well, it's not typing in. So they started off A, B, C, D, E. And then one person overtook 3 people. So if E was ahead of B, that goes 1, 2, 3 people. And D was ahead of A. D was ahead of A. Oh. Okay. E has 3 people. B is back here. D and A would have been pushed back. It's there. I think.
Be extra sure.
I'm not at all.
Then explore all options.
Okay. We'll do it this way first. Move him back. Move him back. I wish there was... Why can't I just push a back button? Okay. So, they started like this. And then... one person overtook 3 people. One person overtook 2 people. Ah, okay. So D overtook 3 people. Overtook C, overtook B, overtook A. So that pushed all these people back. E then overtook 2 people. Overtook C and overtook B. So that way D is ahead of A and E is ahead of B and C came in last. Did you follow what I did?
Kinda.
Okay, good enough for me.
I have a feeling that perhaps... Thank goodness I got that.
60 picker-rats.
60 pick-rats. You did it. Let's go over what happened. Sorry, let's go over the what happened. They started off in A, B, C, D, E order. Then D overtook 3 people, so the order changed to D, A, B, C, E. Then E overtook 2 people, so the order changed to D, A, E, B, C. And that is how they crossed the finish line. Try and give me a tough puzzle. In your face, Katrielle. 96 puzzles. 1 to court docket.
Very good, Ernest. Perhaps you should enter the next time there's a sport lieutenant.
With you, miss. Would you enter too?
I think I'll just be in the crowd cheering you on.
Well, in that case, I'll definitely take part. Whatever the event.
Like, are you gonna be there too, Miss Layton, if I do happen to enter?
Right. Will you be watching?
Judging by the appearance of her desk, I think we can introduce the mayor was here working today.
Ink coin.
What is this, in coin day?
Apparently. Balcony access from the mayor's chamber. Hi.
Elizabeth Tower is like a proud tale standing tall above the Dog of London. Or something like that.
This is Pippa's favorite spot for thinking about London and its future. It's easy to see why. Because you're looking over the entire city.
Ink coin. Right. Oh.
Puzzle of the Chimney Cat.
And I was thinking it was just a run-of-the-mill cityscape.
Mm-hmm.
Well, never underestimate a chimney.
A friend for Y. 30 pick rats. Here are several letters divided into 3 groups. The group on the left contains M and U. The group on the middle contains H and O. And the group on the end contains C and E. The middle group has the special features of both the left and right groups. Now Y has come along. Which group should it join? What do M and U have in common? Sorry, what do M, U, H, and O have in common?
I have no idea.
It's not an opening at the top.
Because O doesn't have that.
Exactly. It's not curves, because M and H don't have curves.
It's not ends. It's not ends.
Right?
Ends. I can't say duh for some reason.
I kind of feel like... No, that wouldn't make sense. No, never mind. I mean, it's a 1 in 3 chance. But... what do H, O, C, and E all have in common?
Ugh. I don't know. But am I the only one who thinks that the U looks like a horseshoe?
The what?
The U, it looks like a horseshoe.
It does. Is it the fact that you have to manipulate your lips in order to make any of the letters in groups 1 or 2, but not 3? Because M, U, H, O, C, E. In which case, Y would not go in group 3. Then we got to figure out if it goes in group 1 or 2. I'm sure we're overthinking this.
Oh, absolutely. When are we not overthinking things?
Right?
Can you fix my butt?
Ugh.
Where?
I mean, according to my theory, that seems to make sense. So the three groups do have something in common. Like, they're all, like, where they go, which group they go into, it's all the same requirement. So, like, I could say it's based on what color they are. Or, like, how many syllables they are. That kind of thing. Like, a certain section would go into one, a certain section would go into two, a certain section would go into three. For example, N would not go in any of these three groups.
N.
N would not go in any of the groups. I would go in two. Z would not go in either, like any of these groups. X would go in two. A would go in one. Okay. Imagine the M. Take the M.
Okay.
You got the M there.
What the heck? Charlie, you're only confusing me more and more.
For context, I'm going, imagine the M. Got an M.
Oh!
You got a... No. Next one's U. You got a U.
No. Oh, how did I get it?
Okay. So where does Y go? Because look at what the M and the U have in common. Look what the H. Look at what the C and the E have in common. And the H and the O are both group 1 and 2. So where does Y go?
Either in 1 or in 2.
Can't go in both groups.
I know.
So which one does it go in?
I don't know.
Well, what's the requirement? What separates these letters?
M, U, H, and O. Doesn't matter if they're backwards.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Then what about C and E?
They have a front and a back.
Okay. Almost. You're like right there. How
That's
much do you
it.
know?
I'm not gonna guess anymore.
No, I said you're right there. You've almost got it.
That's how frustrating. That's only frustrating me more, Sheldon.
Imagine an M. Imagine half of an M. Like you folded it in half. Both sides are the same, yes? Imagine a U. Both sides are the same, yes? When you fold it like that?
That's what you were quoting on.
Yes.
I don't know why you could have made that a little bit more obvious.
I was going, imagine you've got an M.
Do you know what it looks like? Like he's a bird.
Right?
I was picturing more of a book.
Okay. So now imagine a C.
Nah.
You can't do it that way, right? Is there another way you can do it?
Up and down?
Okay. Up and down, if you took the C and fold it like that. Yeah. Okay. The E, same thing.
Yeah.
And then H and O, you can fold either vertically or horizontally, and it works. So where does Y go? Can you fold it vertically, and it's the same?
Like up and down?
This is
Like up and down.
No.
You can't fold a Y like that?
Left and right, though.
Okay, okay. You're describing it backwards to what the... Okay. Yes. So which group does it go in?
One.
Oh, 1. I thought you said Y. I'm
I
like,
did too.
yes, that's what letter needs. Which letter does...
Before you start, let me check.
I've seen how to solve this now. Puzzles are made for solving.
I'm not gonna lock myself out because the board's over there.
Good idea.
I'm gonna put it over here.
Oop,
Okay.
cat's cheek.
My cheek.
Yep, your cheek. So, you have to realize, Kat, I'm really bad at explaining things.
But you're so good at explaining things to me.
I'm usually good at explaining things, but I was trying not to give it away. I can explain things. I can't hint at things to you.
I know, which is part of the problem.
Yes. You did it. Y belongs to the group on the left. The letters are divided up according to their shape. The letters on the left have a vertical line of symmetry, and the letters on the right have a horizontal line of symmetry. The letters in the middle have both. You can fold them in half vertically or horizontally, and they're identical.
That's what's a little bit fun, you know? Yeah, right.
That's what I want.
Keep picking up puzzles like that, so. This is a good goal.
Don't get your hopes up. It was just a stroke of luck.
Hey, coin. Does she have a left eye?
I don't know. I think she does. I would assume she does.
She's just a Cyclops.
That'd be weird to have an eye just right there, though. I thought we might find you out here, Pippa.
Ah, Katrielle. You obviously know me very well already.
It was a simple case of deduction, actually.
It was?
I already had an inkling when we stepped through the door into the mayor's chamber.
You did? I never noticed any giveaway signs or anything.
Once I saw that her chamber was empty, then I just knew.
You just knew. So you didn't deduce anything then. It was just a hunch.
I think Grandma's locked out. Now it's you trying to lock the door.
Like, I think Grandma's locked out.
So that's what happened last night.
Right?
She locked herself out somehow. And I'm sure you agree. And I'm sure you would agree with that. Hunches or inspirational?
Yeah, it's spelled wrong, but it's supposed to be inspirational.
Inspirational insight. It's all part of good detective toolbox.
I'm sure that's what makes you so good at your job, Katrielle. You have wonderful instincts.
Thank you, Pippa. Do you see Inspector?
Yes, well,
So, Pippa, what are you doing here out on the balcony?
Oh, I was just mulling something over. I came out here for a change of scenery. It's a puzzler, actually. Perhaps you could help me solve it. Mystifying months. 50 pig rats. From left to right, we have person A, person B, and person C. Based on the comments, figure out each of their birth months. C says, A says, C was born 2 months after me. B says, A and I were born exactly 6 months apart. And C says, B was born in the month whose number is 3 times bigger than mine. Yeah, okay.
Well,
You have to remember that time is a circle. So the way I figured it out was, first of all, I figured out where to put the backstory. Okay. So, her birthday and his birthday are 6 months apart. Her birthday is 2 months after his. And her birthday is 3 times bigger than her birthday. Meaning, if it's 3 times bigger, there's only 12 months in the year, right?
yeah.
So it either has to be 3, 6, 9, or 12. So I went through it. If it was 3, then that means that her birthday is March 3. Her birthday would be 1. And 2 months before that, 2 months before January, is...
I don't know. I'm really bad at remembering which order the months go in.
Okay. November. 11. 11 is not 6 months away from 3.
Mm.
So, I went to the next one.
Process-
6.
Process of elimination again.
Plug and play. You plug in numbers and make until they work. So,
Plug and play.
yep, so 6. If she was born in the 6th month, that would mean that her birthday was in which month? 6 divided by 3.
Oh, 3.
6 divided by 3, not 6 minus 3.
I'm really bad at division.
What times 3 equals 6?
What times 3?
Mhm.
2.
Okay. So, whoa, don't want to hook your necklace there. So, if she is 6, that makes her 2. And if she's born 2 months after him, you go back 2 months. So what's 2 months before 2?
0.
Well, times a circle, so it wouldn't be 0. If you're at 2 and you go back 2, 1, 2.
$12.
So that would mean that 12 and 6, are those 6 apart from each other?
Yes.
There you go. So he was born in December. She was born in June. And she was born on our birthday.
What?
This should do it, I think.
February.
Puzzles are made for
Oh.
solving.
No, she was born in
You
February.
did it. Happy birthday. Whose birthday might it be today? Well, it's March, so I guess it's closest to sweet little Susie there. Hey, we got the recipe for pie-topped mushroom soup. So that's the trick. Well, I never would have thought of that. Thank you.
I always want nothing easy.
Now we can get back to looking at those papers.
You're looking hot, I see. Do you even know it's a bank holiday?
Oh, it's not work, really. I enjoy reading through documents like this.
Pivot, it's me you're talking to. We both know it's not true.
Well, you're all working even though it's Godwin's Day, aren't you? Those long faces don't look like they belong to people on a social call.
Oh, well,
Yes, I'm calling your face long, Inspector Hastings.
And in more ways than one, I'm afraid.
Right?
now you're caking up on me. What the hell?
The thing is, it's Inspector Hastings' wife's birthday today. You see. But because of the bank holiday, he can't find anywhere open to buy her a present.
I'm embarrassed to admit it, but I've been so busy at work I clean forgot.
You forgot? Inspector, shame on you. It's only once a year. Birthdays are very important, you know. Birthdays are a time to celebrate your arrival in this wonderful world of ours. You should always be the center of attention on your birthday. It should be the happiest day of your year. Honestly, a husband should never ever forget something so important. Even if you somehow persuade your wife to forgive you, I won't.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say, Worshipful Mayor.
Just a pip I know. Deeply passionate about all kinds of recipes.
Yes, I am.
I have tried, you know. I've been running all over the city today looking for a present for my little lemon. But everywhere's shut.
Doesn't look like it's going to be possible to buy a present today, which is why we come here to see you, Papa.
Why me?
Well, because I know you're always thinking of what people need, and what will make people happy. Is that right? I thought all the people I know, you'd be most likely to come up with a good idea for a present.
Well, I'm flattered that you thought of seeking my advice. Yes. It seems to me, Inspector, that you're approaching this the wrong way. You've been intent on finding a present for your wife. But the truth is, material things don't make people happy. Not truly.
Yes, I suppose the Riverside Festival is a good example of that, isn't it? It's not the material object, but certainly makes a lot of people happy.
Exactly. So I suggest you stop thinking about a present and start thinking about what would make your wife happy.
Yes, that's brilliant advice.
Well, I can see that you know what I'm talking about, Katrielle.
But, hang on. A birthday without a single present? That can't work. Can it?
I think perhaps the Inspector needs a little more time to catch on.
She's not very good at understanding women's feelings, to be honest.
Oi, I'm still here, you know. It's no use. I've had it. I haven't got her anything, and the day's almost over.
You won't solve your problem with that kind of attitude. Don't get so worried and just try to relax. Tell me, what do you think about the view from this balcony?
Well, it's beautiful, really.
How about you, Inspector?
View? Well, at least if any crime's going on down there, it's too far away for me to see it.
I think it's stunning. It's beautiful in the evening sunlight, like now. But at night it really comes alive.
Yes, you showed me the view from here. Over the city and life notes. And then there's the Riverside Festival. It was breathtaking, actually.
For some reason, however tired I'm feeling, looking at this view gives me a new lease of life. It gives me the energy I need to keep on with my work. And at night, when I look at each little pinprick of light and imagine that's a family living in my city, it just makes me want to do everything I can to be a better mayor.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it is a bit more than just a view.
That's right. It is, isn't it? Why don't you all stay and watch as it gets dark? It won't be long now.
Wish I could, but time isn't on my side today.
No, that's a shame. I'm sure if you could afford the time, it would do you good. Perhaps you'd even think of a good idea to please your wife.
Well, thank you very much for the advice. But we've got some thinking to do now. Before the evening is properly upon us.
Beautiful city lights.
Mayor Lowenida believes wonderful presents needn't always be physical objects. She herself treasures the view from her balcony, especially at night.
I feel like speaking to Pippa has given me
She's waiting.
an idea, but it's not quite formed yet.
Don't give up, miss. This is a tricky case, but I know you can solve it.
No, forget it. Evening's upon us already. We've basically run out of time.
Oh no, Inspector, it's too soon to throw in the towel.
You owe it to your wife to keep on trying to laugh off the moment.
No, look, I appreciate everything you've done, giving up your data off to help me. It was more than I deserve. But it's nearly the end of the day. I can't leave my poor little lemon alone all bleeding day, can I? The sad thing is, I'm always thinking about her. I wish I could have made her birthday special like she wanted. I've only got myself to blame. Looks like I'll just have to go home empty-handed. Don't waste any more time on me. Go home yourselves and at least enjoy what's left of the day, eh?
Inspector? Gosh, poor man. You look smaller than usual somehow, don't you think?
I feel like we've let him down now.
I wish there was something we could do.
If the man himself has given up, though, I think we better head back to it. Okay.
He wants egg stuff, right?
Yes.
We've got new stuff. What have we got? Oh, we've got all the horse duvers. Top quality beef and mushrooms and delicious crispy parcels. High calories. And a pastry top locks in the mushroom flavor. The fun is breaking the seal. Okay, so we don't have the thing for him. How about her? What's she want? She likes fish, right?
Yes.
So beef and mushrooms ain't for her. Neither is mushroom soup. Musical box of memories. Someone's treasured item. The tune this plays stirs many happy memories. Alright. Next time we'll go back to the office. Even though we've already solved this case.
Right?
So yeah, there's our bragging rights right there. 214 of 214 hint coins. We haven't used a single hint coin.
I thought we had more hint coins.
214? No? Are you talking about the pick rats? Because we got 3,699 pick rats.
No. We better get a pretty decent ending with all these pick rats by the end of this.
Right? Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 44. Did you want to change any of the thingies? We've got 24 decor dockets. So we can get one of everything, no problem.
Not really, no.
Okay. The next time we'll solve the case.
Right? Solve. Sure. Solve. That was my best impression of an air quote.
Right? I wonder what the present could be that he could give to his wife that keeps complaining that she just wants to spend time with him. I wonder what the answer could be. If only we had a detective that could have figured it out from the beginning. And not dragged him around the town instead of just telling him, go home to your wife. Anyway, outro.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that is all we have time for today. We will be back for some more Layton's mystery journey. And we will see you soon for some more. And solve this blatantly obvious case. Kinda dumb. Out of all the cases, this is one of the worst.
It's just so obvious.
That's why I said blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, join us in for like a 5-minute stream if we were just doing that case.
Right.
It's like, okay guys, I hope you enjoy. Bye. That stream was only like 5 minutes long. Wow. Ah. No. So yeah, I hope to see you then for some more. So bye guys.
Farewell.
The true present is your presence.